Hello, everyone. My name is Darlington Nwachukwu, and my research interest is on the effect of ChatGPT application in reducing climate anxiety amongst low-income farmers in Alabama. My study actually examined how AI tools like the ChatGPT can provide both emotional and informational support to help reduce climate anxiety among farmers. And climate anxiety is a psychological trauma caused by the recent climate change events like hurricane and flooding, which has destroyed the source of livelihood for most farmers. For me to investigate the cause and effect of ChatGPT application on the reduction of climate anxiety among farmers in Alabama, I had to conduct literature review to understand the concepts of my independent and my dependent variable, to know what they are, how other authors have defined them, so that I'll have a better idea of their usage in my study. Both the conceptual, theoretical, and empirical literature review was conducted. And the theoretical underpinning to the study was the computers are social actors, that is the CASA theory. And this theory explains that individuals tend to interact with computers and AI as if they were human beings, and they attribute social qualities like empathy and trust to them. And based on the assumptions of this theory, two directional hypotheses were formulated and tested in this study. And looking at the methodology for the study, the research design adopted was the post-test only experimental research design, because I was examining the cause and effect of ChatGPT application on climate anxiety reduction. And the population of the study includes low-income farmers in the rural Alabama who depends on stable weather for their livelihood. And the G-Power software was used to generate sample size of 102. And in order to select the 102 from the population, I used the cluster sampling technique. The sample size was broken into two groups, which is experimental and control group. The experimental group received the treatment, which includes ChatGPT, informational and emotional support, while the control group did not receive any treatment. Each of the group received 51 respondents, and I conducted a random assignment using a random number generator to ensure that each and every one of the participants had equal chances of being placed either in the experimental or on the control group. And my experimental group was manipulated using the treatment of informational and emotional support, and its variable level was nominal, which was categorized into a yes or no answer, while my control group was measured using climate anxiety scale, and the variable level was interval, which is a 5 Likert scale of from 1 to 5, where 1 equals to never and 5 equals to always. The research instrument, which is the questionnaire, was validated by an expert checking, and Chrome badge alpha technique was used to test for its reliability. To ensure the ChatGPT informational support worked as expected, I conducted a manipulation check by asking the experimental group to rate how helpful and clear the information was in reducing climate anxiety. And after confirming the manipulation validity and administering the treatment to the experimental group, I gave the questionnaire to the farmers in both the experimental and the control group, retrieved the completed questionnaire from the group, cleaned the data, and input it into SPSS software for analysis. I checked the data for outliers and conducted an independent sample t-test. The result of the analysis showed that farmers who got informational support had slightly better reduction in climate anxiety, with a mean of 5.53 and a standard deviation of 0.28, than those who got emotional support with a mean of 5.27 and a standard deviation of 0.39. In conclusion, the study concluded that ChatGPT informational support worked better than emotional support to lower climate anxiety in farmers. This showed that giving practical advice is more helpful than just emotional encouragement. And based on the conclusion, the study recommends the use of ChatGPT informational and emotional support to help farmers deal with climate uh, change events. Secondly, that while ChatGPT can be helpful, it shouldn't replace talking to real people or getting professional help. Thank you.